In this video, I'm going to go through the good and bad of the XR Elite and give my opinion on whether it's the best electric scooter for the price. I'm Ryan with Value Finder, where I try to help you save money and get the most out of the money you do spend. I was in the market for an electric scooter for a while and did quite a bit of research, and I eventually ended up buying the XR Elite and have had it for a couple of months now. I paid $332 for the scooter using a discount and a coupon code, and at the time the full sticker price was $400. The scooter has now shot up to $500, perhaps because Gotrax is realizing the quality of the scooter can warrant a higher price point. Stepping back to the scooter market, there are scooters of all prices, but I'm going to focus specifically on electric commuter scooters. Prices here range from $300 for lower-end scooters, all the way up to just shy of $1,000 for the higher-end scooters. When I was shopping, I was looking for value, trying to end up in the middle, lower end of the price range. Specifically, I was interested in the lowest price point that didn't compromise the basic functions of a quality scooter. I think I got pretty close to that point with the XR Elite, so let's go through the good, the bad, and the value of this scooter. The good. The scooter has solid construction. The grips have good traction, the tiller stands firm, the board is wide, and all the switches and buttons have a good resistance and feel to them. The battery is great. Gotrax claims an 18.6 mile range on a full charge and speeds up to 15 miles per hour. I have found these numbers to be fairly accurate, and I've never had to worry about running out of charges on my ride. I find myself charging it only once or twice a week. The scooter looks nice with bold colors and clean branding. Some scooters in the base look cheap or have aggressive branding, but the XR Elite has a clean design. Lastly, the scooter is portable, folding down and able to be picked up. The bad. The folding process is somewhat complex. You have to pull a lever, then pull a button at the same time. While doing this, you also have to allow the tiller to rest on your body, or the handlebars will fall to the ground. It's not overly complicated, but I find myself having to focus when I need to fold it up. Odd speed limit adjustments. I don't mind the 15 miles per hour speed limit, but the scooter doesn't regulate this particularly well. When it needs to slow itself down, it brings you down to 10 to 12 miles per hour and leaves you there for a good 10 seconds. After this time, it allows you to come back to full speed. This sounds minor, but it's a noticeable hitch when riding. The scooter has no suspension. In this price range, scooters don't include suspension. This means every bump in the road is felt and absorbed by your legs. This isn't terrible, but it's something to be aware of. Lastly, the battery indicator isn't always accurate. When riding, I'll find that it quickly shows I'm losing battery, but after a few minutes the battery will come back up. This can have you worried about range when there's actually a lot of charge left. This is more of a disclaimer than a con, as once you're aware of this, you know the true range you have available. The value. Now, I bought the XR Elite for $332, and for that price, I was about to say that this was a steal. The XR Elite is high quality when it comes to the basics of a scooter, like build, quality, and power. Now that the price has gone up, the value has eroded a little, and you need to be more critical of what the scooter offers. We can think of this in two ways. First, looking at scooters in this price point. The Xiaomi Mi scooter is also $500 and has nearly identical features. As I look through the product page, I see almost no differences, only that the folding mechanism seems a little easier. This scooter has been a leader in the commuter scooter space for a while, so this is something to consider. Now, looking at a lower price point, Gotrax offers the XR Ultra at $400, the old price of the XR Elite. This scooter has less battery storage and less range, but may be something to consider. There is a price drop for the scooter, but there is also a noticeable drop in quality. So back to the XR Elite. It's a fantastic scooter and does electric scooter fundamentals very well for a relatively low price in the market. There are some flaws that a more expensive scooter may resolve, but they are minor and don't affect the overall experience. At its old price of $400, this was the undisputed king of value for me, but the price hike has toned it down. It's still great quality for the money, but its price point opens up competitors for consideration.